everyone, welcome back. It's Terry in another edition of an Orchid a Day. Just a bit of a stroll from west to east, or east to west, I suppose. This is still something from up there. Didn't notice this weekend. Reversible perennial, one of them. It's just looking so lovely, so nice. Still concerned about that. Definitely a lot of color break on that. Squidale still looking like it's still trying to bloom from these other spikes, which is good. But my project for today that I must deal with is this plant right here. Right, Yuri Greca Walnut Valley, which is Yuri Greca Lydia crossed with and Greca Magdalena. You can see that the media inside is barely holding the roots. There used to be a couple of growths at the base that are now rotting off. So you can see how the roots are desiccating, so I need to get it out of this media. It's never been repotted. I had really been putting it off, so I really need to do that pronto. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it out of here. What I'm going to do is take it inside, and then I'm going to pull it out of the pot, and I will probably do my soak in the roots with the diluted tea mixture and let it rest for a bit before I figure out what I'm going to do with it next. So I will take you along in that process, and when we come back, I'll be in my kitchen. All right, everyone, I'm back, and I'm back here in the kitchen, and I've got the plant here ready to be unpotted. Now, when I took a closer look at the roots, and you can see how just dry they are. I mean, when I get in there, there are more greenish looking roots that have been hydrated, that are still hydrating, but these on the outside definitely are looking kind of shabby. So instead of going ahead and repotting this, which I had initially planned on doing because there's my potting mix under there, I am just going to unpot this, clean it up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to soak it overnight in my weak tea solution. And then tomorrow probably I'll get up and I'll repot it after doing that weak tea solution overnight. So as you can see, I just kind of cleaned it up a little bit down at the base because there were babies and some little kikis down there, but those kikis are gone. Again, just before I unpot this, this is my Yuri Great Gum Walnut Valley, and as you can see there, this is a cross between Yuri Chrome Lydia. No, it's Yuri and Great Gum. Yuri Great Gum Lydia crossed with and Great Gum Magdaleni. Magdaleni is a species. Yuri Great Gum Lydia is a cross, and I've got the info here. Make sure I get that tag. And so, yeah, Yuri Great Gum Lydia is a cross between Great Gum Sesquisquidale and Yuri Crone. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Erichone Ratchilianum. And I'll put a picture of that flower. We all know Darwin's Orchid, Sesquisquidale. Of course, this is an epiphyte. I did have a Yurichone long time ago, and it bloomed for me, It was mounted. No, it was in a pot. Actually, it was in one of those pots, a little small pot that had just a chunk of bark in it with the plant, and that was it. So it was mostly bare root in a pot. So I knew at some point I was gonna have to do something with it. And so when I repotted it, I mounted it on a small piece of cork, and it just did not take to that cork. So, you know, I don't know whether it was because it had already bloomed, and grapecoids are notorious for sulking and dying after they are repotted and the roots are disturbed a lot, not to their liking after they're blooming size or mature sized. As long as they're a seedling, supposedly you can repot them or remount them as many times as possible, but once they become blooming size, it's a little bit more tricky. But it can be done. I've done it. Lots of people have done it. There's other videos out there with people doing it. I know Margaret has one where she repotted her sesquisquadale with success. So it's possible, but I'm just going to remove this from the media. Urechone, the way that I was told, it likes it shady. Likes it shady, likes the same sort of moisture requirements as Angraecums. Likes it mounted as well because it is a miniature plant, unlike Sesquisquadale, which is big plant. Urechone rothschildianum generally is a shy bloomer, although it does bloom, but the flowers are very showy, but you have to really look for the flowers because they often hide underneath the leaves. Leaves are a typical Erangus kind of leaves, sort of Vanda type. Yeah. Flowers are green with the frilly white lip. They're very small, but as I said, they're very pretty. So yeah, there are nice roots in this plant, despite what these dried up pieces look like. But what I think I'm gonna do is I may just let it soak like this and not disturb it too much, because this is a previously bloomed flower, bloom plant, and I don't want to disturb it so much. So yeah, I'm just kind of teasing the media, getting all the dead parts out. And that's pretty much what I'll do. I'll clean it up a little bit more tomorrow once it soaks. So I'm gonna switch things over this way. Hopefully I'm still in focus. Sorry for the long video. I know I have been saying I'm gonna keep these videos short, but this is what I'm doing today. And so I have my tea bag. I've got lukewarm water, and you really don't want any more than that. Honestly, that's all the color that you want in it. You want it very, very weak. Light tan. I'm sure you can see that despite the green. Pouring it back over some ice cubes just to make sure. And so basically, I'm just gonna circle the roots in there, and I'm just gonna leave it like that for overnight. Yeah, that's probably the best thing for it, so that the main plant stays elevated out of the water. And so I'm just gonna leave it suspended in there with its roots dangling in there until the morning. And overnight I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with it. So there. that's what I'm gonna do. And if you've enjoyed my video, press the like button. See you tomorrow for the rest of it, part 2. Enjoy your evening and your orchids. Bye.